We are now, with this government shutdown, in 100% uncharted waters. We have never been here before. The last government shutdown we had was back in 2018, and it went for 35 days. We have well surpassed that number of shutdown days. But here's the interesting part of this equation. If you go back and you look at what happened to crypto, notice me pausing for dramatic effect. It was shocking what happened to Bitcoin and crypto after the government shutdown ended in 2018. Now, am I saying that that could happen here in 2024? It's not 2024, it's 2025, Austin. There you go. Back in, what I'm saying. Right now. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So let's jump into this. All right. So let me share this with you. This is really, really interesting. So right now the market's up. It's up because of a $2,000 payment coming to 85% of the United States population. Going to share that with you here in just a minute. Okay, so I'll come back to that. But this is what I wanted to share with you. So this is from Ash Crypto, this chart, and I retweeted this. Look, the last time the U.S. government reopened after shutdown, Bitcoin made a 5-month rally, surging by over 300%. I'm just going to kind of pause for a dramatic effect here. Okay. Is that something that we could see again? Look, the truth of the matter is we simply do not know. And this market is different than the 2018, 2019 market. That market was predominantly non, non-industry. There wasn't a lot of institutional holding of crypto assets back then. Very retail focused, very retail driven. Now you have a tremendous amount of institutional money in crypto, which has reduced volatility, things of that nature, right? It's not it's a different market today than it was back in 2018, 2019. It is. Okay. But the underlying question still is valid. If / when, because it will get resolved, the government has to reopen. Is that the ignition? Is that the spark that we need to get us into the next bull run? The truth matters, we don't know. But I think it's worth having a dialogue to say it very well could. Could history repeat itself? Could we see another spark, another rally like this? And I think it's worth discussing, because here's the thing. If you cut through everything, underlying, I think, and underpinning the reason that crypto is not moving up right now, outside of manipulation, which I believe firmly is happening, did a video on it a couple days ago, okay, which still happens because crypto is still relatively small at a sub $4 trillion market. It can still be moved. It can still be swayed with manipulation. There's not a tremendous amount of liquidity in the market, which means it's easier for somebody or somebodies to move the market. Okay, I'm just saying that to get it on the table so that you don't come back to me later and go, what about manipulation? It's there. I agree it's happening. I've done videos on it. Okay. But to bring people back and into crypto, we need a spark. We need an ignition. Now, I mentioned earlier the $2,000 stimulus checks. President Trump has tweeted out today, this is all over social media. He's saying that there could soon be coming a $2,000 stimulus checks that is coming from tariff revenue. So it's not coming, from it's basically not the Fed having to turn the printers back on, the U.S. Treasury and things of this nature, right? It's a stimulus check coming out of tariff revenue. Now, it would have to be approved by Congress, which is a whole different dialogue. And my hope would be for this stimulus check, which should not, and frankly, impact us as just people going about our normal day business. Because if you go back and you look, the stimulus checks back when we did them in 2021 and things like 2020 and 2021, we paid for that. That was part of, and I know it's a very complex thing, but ultimately that helped to fuel the inflation that we're digging ourselves out of the hole today. And I'm not making a political statement with that. I'm just saying that was, there. Okay. So the fact that the stimulus check payments coming out of tariff revenue and not just turning the printers back on just to turn them back on from the U.S. Treasury, that's interesting. Is that the ignition spark we need? Well, sure, but I don't know if that's going to happen anytime soon. Because again, Congress would have to pass would have to pass, approve it. Hopefully, maybe this one could be bipartisan. The Democrats and the Republicans could stand, cross the proverbial aisle and go, we're going to do this for the American people. And we saw what happened in 2021 when they did give stimulus checks. A lot of that found its way into crypto. It did. A lot of it found its way into stocks. It did. It definitely helped the crypto and stock markets. Okay. So it's interesting that you've got these things at play. And I think, again, that's the reason you're seeing crypto up today is, that's all over social media right now, this $2,000 checks. The only issue with that is it's not going to happen in the next 10 minutes, the stimulus checks. The only issue is that the government shutdown's not going to be resolved in the next 10 minutes. Right now, we are at a stalemate. It is not ending anytime soon. But history possibly is showing the way. What do you think? Drop in the comments below. We'd love to hear your opinion. Okay, really would. Good two things for you. If you're interested, I've got a thing called Inner Circle. Go check that out. Links down there in the description. This is how you can see my portfolio. You get a lot of cool stuff. You get buy and sell alerts from me anytime I buy or I sell. You get to help me and watch me build a crypto portfolio from zero, $100 a week. You can follow along with that. Lots of other stuff coming. Members only videos. A lot of behind the scenes stuff going on in Inner Circle. It's literally 90 cents a day. It's right down there. And the price is going to go up, by the way. Okay. This is an introductory offer. That's one. Number two, if you want, there's a link down there in the description below as well to my trading indicator X1 algo. And look at this. I gave a buy alert right here. The software runs on your iPhone, runs on Android. I've got coaches to help you set it up in the members area. Everything's there. Live coaching 3 times a week. Okay. Buy alert here, 1,313%. $1,000 of Zcash bought here 47 days ago would be in profit over $13,000. Okay. ICP, this is a great example. Buy here, software issued a buy alert 8 days ago. It's up 186%. Look at this one. Soon. This one's running. Okay. If you look at this one, see it soon right here. It's up 185% on the 7-day. So let's look at this one live. Okay. You had a buy alert right here, but I want to show you this buy alert. You see this right here. This buy alert came in before this massive candle right here. Okay. So you see that. And this is on the 6-hour chart. So buy alert there, boom, before it just spiked and in one day went up 140+%. Okay. Then a sell alert, that momentum down is basically the software telling you to sell. It said sell for, and then sell for about 18 hours. It said it's not actually, it's about a day. And then another buy alert coming in there. And now we're up another 40+%. Okay. That's what the software does. It tells you when to buy, when to sell any and all cryptos you want. Okay. You can also use it for stocks as well. So you get a 2-for-1, and it's literally about a little over $1 a day to use it. Okay. There's a link in the description below. If you're watching this video on X, there's a link below as well. The quarterly plan is the cheapest on a per day basis. And there's a discount code down there that makes it even cheaper than you see on the screen here. There's a 30-day, no questions asked, money back refund guarantee. So look, if you need help making even more money in this crazy market right now, this is the way to do it. This is what the smart people, the whales, the people that are making a ton of money in crypto, they're using technology. They're using trading indicators because it tells them when to buy and when to sell. Because right now you're flying blind. If you don't have something like this, you have zero knowledge of when to buy or when to sell any crypto. And that's what it helps you to do. Okay. And I'm asking you for about $1.10 a day. I think that's a pretty fair trade. Okay. So links in the description below. Go get it. It's called X1 Algo. I'll see you.